Hi guys.
Hi everybody.
We're feeling pretty tired, or at least I am. Feeling some traveler's exhaustion. We're starting to slow down a little bit. Hopefully we'll be able to post up in Guatemala soon for a little while, but we wanted to give you an update on what we've been doing the past
Yeah, it's been a little over 3 weeks, probably, I think, since our last update. And we're here in the Laguna Montebello region, or Montebello region in Chiapas, in Mexico. We have quite a large update to do, so we're going to break it into 2 parts. The first part will be Belize and then some ruins, and then the final part will be our time deep in the jungle. So to begin with, we left you off in Sartaneja at a place called Backpacker's Paradise. From there, we went out to the islands of Caulker, which is part of the second largest barrier reef system in the world. And we met up with Mel and Dan from Australia.
What up?
Hello.
It was really fun traveling with another couple. Got to realize that we aren't the only people that get impatient with each other and snap at each other.
So we spent quite a bit of time with them in Belize. Almost all of our time in Belize was with them, actually. We went snorkeling with them to the Hol Chan Marine Preserve. Saw stingrays. Sharks. Spotted eagle rays. Turtles, etc.
So we camped in a place called Pet Park. It's a dog sanctuary. It's $5 a night.
Lots of cute puppies.
Lots of cute puppies, very quiet, very safe. And the next day we went scuba diving with Mel and Dan. Mel is a professional scuba diver. She spent 6 years, got her PhD measuring the reef system in Australia. And that was an all-day thing, really exciting to be deep underwater. And then we got back and just sort of hung out, spent a lot of time on the docks around the island, just walking out to the end with some beer and peanuts and watching the sunset. And
lots of quality dock time.
Lots of very super quality dock time.
From Caulker, we took a ferry back to Sartaneja and then eventually drove down to San Ignacio. Spent the first night there making dinner for Dan and Mel because they also came out to the city.
That was fun.
And so we spent even more time with them. And then the next day we went to a place called the ATM Cave, the Aktun Tunichil Muknal Cave.
Whoa, did you look that up?
I did. Which was very incredible. Unfortunately, there were no cameras allowed, so it's all just up in here. But it was a beautiful cave that was very wet. We waded through water and squeezed through tight rocks, spots. And
we'd be up to here in water for
Yeah.
the first hour up the cave.
Luckily, I had a dry bag thanks to Janice Kissel. But
Hello.
but anyways, inside the cave was really beautiful. They were occupied at one point by Mayans around 1,000 years ago, and so there are skeletal remains of ancient Mayans that died during these rituals that are completely calcified. So their bones are growing with these little stalagmites and stuff.
It's insane.
Totally insane. Felt very out of this world. It was an amazing tour, once again with Mel and Dan. So that was really awesome. But then, unfortunately, we had to bid them adieu, and we left, headed back north through Belize, stopped in a baboon sanctuary.
Oh, we can't forget, on the way out, we stopped at a little dairy shop that was owned by Mennonites. And it was the first time in 2 months that I have seen heavy whipping cream for my coffee. And actually, it's still lasting. It's been like 12 days, and it's still fresh.
So then after San Ignacio, we stopped at a baboon sanctuary on our way back up north through Belize, and that was pretty cool. We went on a little jungle walk and saw howler monkeys and some other interesting flora and fauna.
The howler monkeys are endangered, and so this sanctuary works to sort of protect the rain or the jungle, because obviously they need to live up in the trees. And deforestation has unfortunately led to their endangerment.
Another baby coming here?
No, because they think they got something.
They don't got nothing. They'll find something. You'll show them.
Yeah.
They do not depend on us for nothing.
Yeah.
They find their own food.
So then, after Belize, we crossed back into Mexico at Chetumal, and stayed at a pretty cool campground there, and it was a little bit of a sort of maintenance couple of days for both ourselves and the truck. We got Chapulin's oil changed, and also got to stay in a hotel for a couple of nights, which was good.
It was a rough time.
Yeah, we really needed a break.
Okay, let's be honest. We each stayed in our own hotel room.
It was good. We needed some time to ourselves.
Some alone time.
We did. Okay, so from Chetumal, from our rest time in Chetumal, we drove west towards Calakmul, which is an ancient ruins deep in the jungle in Mexico. It was pretty awesome. We camped at a cute little place in the woods.
All this talk is getting me down. Nothing's making sense in my brain. I'm moving words across the terrain, trying hard to fix to the pain.
And then explored the ruins of Calakmul, which was pretty spectacular because
They're
it's
so remote.
so hard to get to them. It took us about, off the main highway, probably like 2 hours to get to them on a kind of dirt road, and so that was
A
pretty
lot of
special.
it's still unexcavated. There's something like 6,500 structures, they think. And Calakmul has the second tallest pyramid in the Mayan.
All Mayan ruins.
Yeah, of all Mayan ruins. And we saw within, 2 hours of being there, probably close to 30 monkeys, spider monkeys, and sarapatos, howler monkeys.
So that was awesome. From Calakmul, we kept driving west and stopped in Palenque, which was another Mayan ruins. We've seen a lot
Really
of them.
busy
It's
and crowded.
yeah, very crowded, very popular one, and we originally didn't even think we were going to go into the ruins themselves, just camp nearby. But we're very glad that we went in because they were different from any of the ruins we've seen. They were much more sort of
Just the landscape was so diverse compared to what we had seen. It was all flat before with just big structures. That this had, it was like almost like a fortress up on a hill. Different, like the structures were different shapes, and
the architecture was
the
amazing. It
architecture
was all super well excavated, so you could actually go inside the different buildings, and lots of reliefs and even paintings on the walls, and it was really spectacular. And we got up and explored early enough in the morning that we sort of didn't encounter too many people. Which
until
was
we were
nice.
leaving. Yeah, but
Yeah.
One day you might realize that you might need to open your eyes. One day you might realize that you might need to open your eyes.
So that sort of ends the first portion of this update, because we're going to split this up into two different updates. So check back in a little bit for update number 2 about our time deep in the jungle.
BRB.
Bye.